3 months ago, I had a routine. Every morning, I opened ChatGPT. It was my co-pilot, my editor, my brainstorming partner. I paid for Plus. I defended it in arguments. Then something happened that made me question everything. I didn't switch to Claude because of a feature list. I switched because of a conversation. One conversation that ChatGPT couldn't handle, and Claude handled it like a human. Today, I'm going to tell you that story, and by the end, you might realize that the best AI isn't what you think. It's about a new pattern in how we work with intelligence. Welcome to Obsidian Labs. We don't hype, we test, we compare, and we help you choose. Here's what happened. I was building a small automation script, nothing crazy, but it required tracking context across 12 requirements. I pasted the same prompt in ChatGPT 4.0 and Claude 3.5 Sonnet. ChatGPT gave me a working script, mostly, but when I asked it to revise just one section, the third function, without breaking the rest, it rewrote the whole thing. Twice, I lost an hour. Then I tried Claude. Claude didn't just edit the function. It said, I see you want to modify only the third function. Here's the change. It remains exactly as you had it. Would you like me to explain why this works? That's not a feature. That's a personality. That's attention. And that's when I realized we have been measuring AI wrong. For the last 2 years, the tech world has judged AI on 3 things. Speed, how fast does it answer? Benchmarks, did it score higher on some tests? Features, can it browse the web? Can it see images? But here's the lie. Those things don't matter if the AI doesn't understand how you feel. Let me show you what I mean. I gave both AIs the same task. Help me plan a 7-day coding challenge for beginners, but leave room for flexibility. ChatGPT gave me a rigid schedule. Day 1, 2 hours. Day 2, 2 hours. It assumed I had control over my time. Claude asked, what times of day do you usually have? 20 to 30 minutes of quiet. Let me build micro lessons around those windows. That's the new pattern. Not raw power, adaptive intelligence, the ability to work with your constraints, not against them. The new pattern of AI is context awareness over raw speed, precision editing over starting over, asking questions over assuming answers, human collaboration over robot outputs. This is what Claude does better, and it's why I almost deleted ChatGPT. But I'm not here to pick a winner based on story. Let me show you 5 real tests. You decide which matters to you. Test 1, long context retention. I gave both AIs a 10-page research summary, then asked for a specific footnote from page 7. ChatGPT retrieved the footnote correctly but lost the surrounding context. Claude retrieved the footnote and summarized the paragraph around it. Winner, Claude. Test 2, creative writing. Prompts: write a short story about a robot learning to lie in a style of 5-year-old telling a bedtime story. ChatGPT gave me something cute, structured, and slightly formal. Claude gave me something messier, funnier, more like an actual child. Winner, tie. Depends on your taste. Test 3, code debugging. I gave both AIs a broken Python script and asked them to find a bug and explain why it broke. ChatGPT found the bug in 5 seconds. The explanation was textbook, accurate but dry. Claude found the bug, then asked, do you want me to show you 3 ways to fix it, from simplest to most efficient? Winner, Claude, for teaching, not just fixing. Test 4, web browsing and real-time information. I asked, what is the different version of Stable Diffusion and what can it do that the previous couldn't? ChatGPT with ChatGPT 4.0. Browsing gave me accurate, fast answers and cited sources. Winner, ChatGPT. Claude without native browsing couldn't access live web and give me all that information. Test 5. Following complex multi-step instructions. I gave both AIs a 15-step workflow for repurposing social media content. ChatGPT followed most steps but skipped step 7 entirely. Claude followed all 15 steps. Then asked, step 7 seemed redundant with step 4. Would you like me to combine them? Winner, Claude. On paper, Claude wins 4 out of 5, but here's what scorecard doesn't show. ChatGPT feels like a tool, a brilliant, fast, sometimes frustrating tool. You give it a command, it obeys. Claude feels like a partner. It asks clarifying questions. It admits when it doesn't know. It tries to understand you. And that's the new pattern. For the last 2 years, AI companies have been racing to build the smarter machine. But Anthropic, the company behind Claude, is racing to build the most thoughtful machine. One approach gives you answers, the other gives you understanding. When I asked ChatGPT, I'm confused. Can you explain that again? It repeated itself, slightly rewarded. When I asked Claude the same thing, he said, of course, let me try a different angle. Which part lost you? The logic, the example, or the conclusion? That's the difference between broadcasting and conversation. Here's my honest answer after months of daily use. Not hype, not sponsored, just Obsidian Labs testing. Use ChatGPT if you need real-time web info, you want the fastest answer, period. You're doing broad research without deep context. You prefer a command line style relationship with AI. Use Claude if you work with long documents, 10 pages or more. You need precision editing, not starting over. You want an AI that asks clarifying questions. You are a writer, coder, or researcher who values thoughtfulness over speed. Use both if you can afford $20 a month each. That's $40 total. Your work is complex enough to need both strengths. You want to be future-proof as both models evolve. But here's the real takeaway, and this is the Obsidian Labs philosophy. We are leaving the era of which AI is smarter and entering the era of which AI works with me. The winner isn't Claude or ChatGPT. The winner is you. When you stop treating AI like a search engine and start treating it like a collaborator. At Obsidian Labs, we are not here to crown champions. We are here to help you discover which tool fits your brain, your work, your life. Claude versus ChatGPT isn't a boxing match. It is personality test. This is our first video. If you want more comparison, more tool discoveries, more honest, no hype AI knowledge, subscribe and comment below. What's the one task you wish AI could do better? I'm Israel. This is Obsidian Lab. We bring knowledge to life.